Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. AJ Lee has been the biggest story in the world of wrestling over the past few days. Following rumors that she will be returning to WWE soon, it looks like an official company platform has accidentally confirmed it is happening. The former Divas champion has been tipped to come back alongside her husband, CM Punk, after Becky Lynch cost him the World Heavyweight title against Seth Rollins. The four look set to partake in a mixed tag team match at WrestlePalooza on September 20, as revealed by the official WWE shop handle on X, Twitter. They responded to a tweet asking about merchandise for AJ Lee, stating that she is returning to the ring. WWE Shop hopes to have new gear for her in time for WrestlePalooza, which suggests that's when the match is happening. It remains to be seen when AJ makes her first appearance back. What a way to spoil one of the biggest returns in recent WWE history. As of now, we know AJ Lee will be back for WrestlePalooza. However, reports have indicated this isn't necessarily a one-off, and she could easily remain in WWE for multiple matches. Lee doesn't have a shortage of dream opponents in the company. A singles match with Becky Lynch would be the obvious one based on what she is coming back for. Meanwhile, Bayley would be a fantastic opponent for AJ, given that they are close friends in real life and the role model's current storyline. Also, a match against Roxanne Perez is a must if she has an extended run. The Prodigy has modeled a lot of her work on AJ and considers the former Divas champion her wrestling mom. Deitch Moreni is a dedicated sports writer and specializes in creating WWE content. He has been contributing on Sportskeeda since 2018, after years of developing a passion for football and pro wrestling. Deitch has also represented Sportskeeda at multiple WWE-related events in India, including when Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley visited the country. In 2022, he became an assistant content manager at Sportskeeda, but continues to regularly write news and listicles that cover the past, present, and future of WWE's product. In what could be one of the most explosive returns in recent WWE history, a now-deleted tweet from WWE's official account appears to have accidentally confirmed that former Divas champion AJ Lee is making her long-awaited return to the company. The tweet, posted for just under 5 minutes before being hastily removed, sent fans into a frenzy, and the silence that followed only fanned the flames of speculation. At approximately 10:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, WWE's verified X, formerly Twitter, account published a promotional tweet that read, "Attached was a cryptic teaser image, a black leather jacket, striped wrist tape, and unmistakable Chuck Taylors sitting in a locker room with the words, 'Next chapter begins,' spray-painted across the locker door." Screenshots of the tweet circulated within seconds, with fan accounts, wrestling journalists, and industry insiders sharing the image across platforms like Reddit, Instagram, and WWE, true to form, issued no comment. But by that point, the spark had already lit a wildfire of excitement and theories. AJ Lee, real name April Mendez, last competed in a WWE ring on April 3, 2015. The night after WrestleMania 31, she officially retired from in-ring competition just days later. Since then, she has pursued a successful writing and mental health advocacy career, co-authoring best-selling books and working closely with nonprofits. Her memoir, Crazy is My Superpower, became a New York Times bestseller in 2017. Her departure from WWE was surrounded by controversy, largely tied to her husband CM Punk's rocky and very public split with the company in 2014. While AJ continued working with WWE for a short time afterward, many speculated that backstage tensions, along with her own injuries and burnout, contributed to her early exit. For nearly a decade, she remained one of the few top female wrestlers from the 2010s era who never returned for a guest spot, a Rumble appearance, or a Hall of Fame induction. Fans often chanted her name during women's matches in the years following her departure, hoping for even a glimmer of her return. Just last week, WWE's Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque made a cryptic comment during an interview with The Bump, stating, Let's just say we've been reaching out to some names from the past. People who helped build what we now call the women's evolution. Surprises are coming. AJ Lee's influence on women's wrestling is undeniable. While she competed in what was then still the Divas era, her promos, unique character, and in-ring psychology laid the foundation for a more character-driven women's division. Many fans and current superstars, including Bayley, Liv Morgan, and even Becky Lynch, have cited her as an inspiration. Adding fuel to the fire, AJ was spotted in Orlando, Florida, home of the WWE Performance Center, just 2 weeks ago. A fan claimed to have seen her entering the facility, but with no photographic proof, it was written off as hearsay. WWE is entering a new era under the leadership of Endeavor, following the formation of TKO Group Holdings. There's been a noticeable shift toward legacy building and major returns. John Cena, The Rock, and even Stone Cold Steve Austin have made appearances over the last 2 years. A return from AJ Lee would not only be shocking but deeply symbolic, a bridge between the Divas era and the modern women's division. Furthermore, Survivor Series is set to take place in Chicago this year, AJ Lee's hometown. And if you're wondering, yes, CM Punk is currently signed with WWE and has been teasing unfinished business in recent promos. Whether his storyline will intersect with AJ's return remains unknown, but fans are already buzzing about the possibility. The bigger question is whether the tweet was truly an accident or an expertly timed marketing ploy. WWE has long used viral misdirection and controlled leaks to build hype. The Edge to AEW saga, Cody Rhodes' return at WrestleMania 38, and even CM Punk's own comeback at Survivor Series 2023 were all preceded by weeks of carefully placed rumors and ambiguous social media behavior. If the tweet was scheduled too early or published by mistake, someone in WWE's social team may be sweating. But if it was intentional, a breadcrumb to set the internet ablaze, then mission accomplished. One WWE insider, who asked to remain anonymous, told Wrestling Insider, "Let's just say things are about to get very interesting in the women's division. Keep your eyes on Survivor Series." Fans are now theorizing about what AJ's role might be upon returning. In-ring comeback. Despite her long hiatus, AJ Lee has reportedly remained in excellent shape. A short program, perhaps a retirement match or a one-off feud, would be a dream scenario for fans. General manager or authority role. With Adam Pearce stretched thin across Raw and SmackDown, AJ could return as a new on-screen authority figure, a role she's played successfully in the past. Creative contributor or manager. AJ's sharp mind for storytelling could make her an excellent mentor or mouthpiece for a younger talent. She's also been open about her interest in writing for TV and storytelling. Tag team or faction leader. With factions like Damage CTRL and the Judgment Day dominating screen time, AJ could launch her own group. Imagine a punk revolution led by her and joined by rising stars. WWE tweeting and deleting AJ's return like we didn't screenshot it 1,000 times lol. She started the Divas revolution. Time for her to see the evolution. CM Punk and AJ Lee in WWE in 2025. We're in the twilight zone. Whether the tweet was a slip-up or a calculated tease, the message is clear. AJ Lee's return to WWE is imminent. Survivor Series is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated events in recent memory, and with Chicago as the backdrop, the stage is set for an unforgettable homecoming. AJ Lee once said, "You can't fake passion," and judging by the fan response and the carefully crafted silence from WWE, that passion is about to be reignited on a very real stage.